Good morning, everyone. Today is the 22nd of May, Wednesday morning. Mark has been reading through the book of Revelation. He's ready for the 9th chapter of Revelation today. This is the chapter that talks about the opening of the bottomless pit and how the smoke and locust upon the earth and scorpions, and also the tormenting of men for 5 months, and how the people would seek death and would not find it. And it also talks about the 6th angel sounded, and they were prepared to slay a third part of the men on the earth. And it says a third part of the men were killed by fire and by smoke and by brimstone. And said that these people did not repent of their murders, their sorceries, and their fornications, nor their thefts. And it also says that they repented not of the works of their hands. They were relying on their own works. So I'll turn this over to Mark, and he can read this chapter. So I'm going to turn this over to Mark and have him read for us the 9th chapter of Revelation.
Revelation chapter 9. And the 5th angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and lo, to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit. The smoke of the great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. There came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. It commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree. Only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads. Then it was given that they should not kill them, but they should be tormented 5 months. Their torment was as the torment of the scorpion when he striketh a man. In those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it. Shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. The sheep and the locust were like in the horses prepared in the battle, and their heads were as it were crowned by gold. Faces were as the faces of men. They had hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as the teeth of lions. They had breastplates, as it were breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was the sound of chariots of many horses ready to battle. They had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails. Power was to hurt men 5 months. They had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound the great river Euphrates. The 4 angels were loose, which prepared for an hour and a day, a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. The number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. Heard the number of them. Thus I saw the horses and the vision of them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone. The heads of the horses were as the heads of lions. Out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. By these three was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. Their power is in their mouth and their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents and heads, and within they do hurt. The rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver, and brass and stone, and of wood, which neither can see, nor hear, nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor their sorceries, nor their fornication, nor their thefts. I'll shoot. Just the button.
Notice in verse 20 it says the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the work of their hands. Okay, in other words, it likens people not repenting of the work of their hands as worshiping devils. Worshiping devils. So if people are believing in their own works, it's the same as worshiping devils. You all have a good day.